Today on VIP TV, very grateful to have Marc Leach, who challenges Chris Bourke for the vacant British Super-Bantamweight title at York Hall, Bethnal Green on Friday, March 11. You can catch that fight live on BT Sport. Thanks for joining us, Marc. You look like you might have just come out the gym this morning.
Yeah, just finished the gym now. Only light work today. Got a bit of sparring tomorrow. Yeah, so preparations underway for March 11th.
Yeah, I mean, and I understand Steve Lillis was telling me this is the first time you've been a full-time boxer. She was working at Argos before. Can you tell us a bit about how you become full-time?
Well, since like Christmas time, I've been speaking to a guy called Steve Wilson, who knows all the big company stuff. So bit back and forth, chatting with him for a couple of weeks, and he's managed to secure me 2 full-time sponsors. So yeah, I've been able to leave me with a job now, and been living in the gym basically since then.
Yeah. What's been harder for you, training for the gym or having the 3 kids with you all day? Is it 3 or 4?
4 kids now. Yeah,
4 kids.
4 kids. Yeah, I think having the kids is a bit harder. So going to the gym is a bit of peace and quiet from it all.
Yeah,
a bit of time away.
Yeah, I mean, you know, seriously, how much easier is it for you now to be in a full-time boxer? Because it must have been a nightmare working from 6 p.m. till 2 a.m., few hours sleep, kids to school, gym, and getting all your rest in. Because the rest is as important as the training, isn't it?
Yeah, that recovery is key. And I wasn't able to do that at the time. So like I was working nights till 2 a.m. or sometimes till 6 a.m. So I wasn't sleeping, and then I'll come into the gym, bog-eyed, full of headaches because I wanted to get no sleep, and then coming home to the kids, and then gym, and then picking up kids from school, and then back to work. It was like a vicious cycle, whereas now it's finished. I've been able to get my sleep. I've been able to get my rest. I'm the happiest I've been in for forever. Yeah, and this news is icing on the cake. I've got the buzz back in me. I basically, like I say, live in the gym now. I'm training every day, feeling full of energy instead of being always tired and full of headaches. So yeah, I can't wait now to show what I can do March 11th, being in the gym full time instead of having to work.
Did you expect it to be Chris Bourke in the other corner, or did you think it might be Jason Cunningham for all for the British, European, and Commonwealth?
Yeah, because I thought it would be like Jason Cunningham. So I was talking to the guys in the gym, and we all thought it was like Jason Cunningham. But like I say, I'm not overlooking anyone. I'll fight anyone. I want to fight the best to be the best. And he's got a good record, 10-0, 6 KOs. He's got a belt behind him as well. So yeah, he's got a lot to lose, just like so have I. So yeah, I'm in the sport to fight the best, to be the best. I don't want to duck no fighters. You know, I want to be number 1 in my weight. And even I've come up a weight to fight for this belt as well. So it just shows how much I love the sport. You know, I just like fighting. I've been doing it since the age of 6. And yeah, I just can't wait for the fight now.
Was it a frustrating waiting for a British title fight to come in, seeing as, you know, you did it the hard way. You had eliminators, you know, good men in the eliminators, Cash Ashfaq, which was a marvellous win at featherweight, 2 divisions above what you are really, and then Thomas Essomba. Did you, it must have been a relief when it came.
Yeah, definitely. I thought the Kes fight was at Super-Bantam because it was 8 stone 10 as well, that fight. So they must, like I said, they must have changed it somewhere down along the lines. So it wasn't classed as a final eliminator purely because they put it as featherweight, but it was both 8 stone 10. And it was both, like I say, it was classed as a final eliminator for the Super-Bantamweight. So I've never fought off feather, but I'll have to go up again if you have to and fight some more that weight. So yeah, just bring me the fights, anyone, and I'll put a show on. Yeah.
I mean, what sort of threat does Chris Bourke pose to you apart from his obvious power?
Like I say, I've only seen bits and pieces of him. Like I said, I thought it was like Jason Cunningham and stuff. So yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of highlights and stuff, and he looks like he's really strong. So. But I'm not going to be there to it like a few of his opponents are. So he's got to try and find me first. And yeah, you know, I'm going to be on my A game. I'm going to be switched on from the first bell to the last, and I'm going to expect a hard 12 grueling rounds. I'll be ready for that.
Do you think that he'll be sparring at the Peacock Gym there with his trainer Martin Bowers, and they'll be getting as many elusive sparring partners in as they can? Do you think that it'll be, whoever he gets in fighting, you'll still shock him on the night how slippery and elusive you are?
Yeah, because I surprise myself sometimes. I don't know what throw I'm going to punch next until I'm in that ring throwing it. So there's no one that can match what I do. Because like I say, I don't know what I'm doing myself sometimes. You just slip and throw because it comes natural to me. So yeah, I just can't wait now to fight. And yeah, all sparring, it's slick and stuff like that. But like I say, I don't even know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm in the ring sometimes. It just happens. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So what does Jamie say to do in the corner if you suddenly go and do the opposite and catch him? Does he ever say to, "Oh, I was wrong there, you was right"? Do you need a trainer? Just get in there, do your own thing.
Jamie, someone, no, like I say, they both like do a game plan, so they study them and stuff like that. And they tell me certain punches to throw and certain things to slip, and if everything in between just comes natural, basically. And then when I see the opening for what they tell me to do, then I'll go and do it. But in the meantime, I'm just like I say, slipping and sliding, doing what I do best and doing what comes natural. And obviously, when I see the opening for the certain shots or the certain movement that Jamie and Nigel have been drilling into me, then I'll do that as well.
Yeah. When you started boxing as a youngster, what gave you? Was there anyone who inspired you to be so elusive? Is there anyone you watched as a kid and you thought, "I want to be that man"?
Yeah, I used to love watching Nazim Ahmed, like the Mayweathers and stuff. They're just the splashiness and the way the way he was in the ring. It fascinated me. Just seeing how he slipped and just lean back and just come in with the shots and stuff. And when I was in the gym with Oliver back in the day, when like I say, I've been training since I was 6, so I've been doing for that long. And ever since I've been in the gym, that's what he's been teaching me. He's been teaching me to slip and slide and the art of boxing, hit and not be it.
I tell you must be a nightmare to spar with. Guys must get out of the ring with you and not come back again, not because you've hurt them, but because you've broken their hearts or something.
Yeah, getting frustrated and then we go from there. Then yeah, but like I say, it's all part and parcel of boxing. It's something you can't go swimming not get wet. So yeah, sometimes I get in the ring and stuff. And like I say, I can take a punch, but it's very rare I take a punch. Because I'm always, and even if I do, it's like a glancing shot because I'm moving away from it, so I never feel a full effect. But I'm waiting. I can't wait to see what March 11th unfolds.
Yeah, man, is it 18 fights you have? What's the hardest you've been hitting the 18 fights where you've gone home afterwards or gone back in the dressing room and said to Jamie or someone, "Oh, I felt that tonight"?
Never, not even in the sparring. I've not been, like I say, I've always been glancing shots and touch wood. It never happens. So yeah, I've never been hurt with a shot yet. I don't plan on doing that in the future. So, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Training even harder than ever now because I don't have to work no more. So, yeah, it's gonna be even harder to hit me now. Now I'm in the gym. So,
I mean, we see you're elusiveness winning your fights, and a lot of people saying good things about you. But the Jamie and Nigel also come up with a plan B and plan C in case something isn't going right tonight. I mean, you could get in the ring with Chris and he catches you a couple of times, and you have to change one or two things the way you're going.
Well, sorry, was that you broke up then?
Well, when Jamie and Nigel are preparing for you for the fight, I mean, we've seen your elusiveness win you fights in brilliant fashion, but have they, do they come up with plan B and plan C in case you do need to adjust on the night, although you never have so far?
Yeah, like I said, we work on quite a few game plans, certain punches, certain moves, certain tactics. There's always more than one game plan for what we train with. So even if plan A don't work out, we still got plan B, C, D, all the way to Z. I can adapt to whoever's in that ring with me. And Jamie and Nigel know that. They believe in me. They're making me believe in myself even more, which is making me more confident. And yeah, it's just going to bring out the best in me come fight night.
I mean, what's it like in the gym at the moment with Jack Catterall also preparing for a world title, or you're all given separate times to turn up?
Yeah, but we're all the gym together. Sometimes he has his certain sparring because they can't get down to us for a certain time. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, we're all in the gym training together. The gym's buzzing. Jack's looking fast, sharp. He's flying at the minute. He's still got a couple of weeks left to the fight. So yeah, I can't wait for him to win his belts and then for me to win mine as well, bringing them all back to the gym.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about Jamie and Nigel as characters in the gym. We know they're great trainers. Their record over the last few years speaks for themselves. Going back to when they started with Tommy Coyle, what are they like as characters away from the serious side of it?
Best way to describe them is probably like Ant and Dec. They'll have a laugh. They're always pulling each other's pants down. Making it enjoyable for the fighters. So when we go into the gym, it's not like another day in the office where it's boring. It's it's unexpected. You have a laugh, you have a joke around and stuff, but they know when to knuckle down and know when to make sure you're feeling focused instead of because it's all right having laughs here and there and stuff, but they know like when to knuckle down and when to be serious and when to have that laugh. So it's enjoyable. Yeah. So every day is different in the gym with them too.
You're the most elusive person in the gym. Has Nigel ever pulled your training pants down? Because you're a bit quicker than most in there.
Yeah, mine's still not been pulled down yet. I've got them tied up dead tight. Eyes at the back of my head. got her in that gym. So yeah, it's a double training, double vision.
And before we let you go, what's it going to be like going down to York all that night? You know, the away fighter. You know, is that the sort of thing you're going to thrive on?
Like I say, I've been the away fight before on a Sky show, so it doesn't bother me where I go, wherever I go. I've done it in the amateurs as well. So I just want to fight, you know. So get me the fights wherever it is. I'm sure I'll have a few coming down with me as well. But like I said, I've never been to York Hall, so first time fighting an iconic venue for an iconic belt. You know, so yeah, it's all to play for. So can't wait for it now.
I mean, obviously, you know, I've spoke to you a few times before, and you know, like all ambitious boxers, you're aiming for the world, but winning the Lonsdale belt outright must be something that inspires you.
Yeah, I've said in interviews before as well. So Jamie is the last person from Salford to win the British belt. You know, I want to be the next. I want to be there to win it outright. But yeah, I'm in the sport to be number one. So if the opportunity comes in between that to fight for something better or something bigger, then I'll go for it. Yeah, but I'd like to win it outright. You know, be the the third fighter from Salford to win it.
Who was the first? It was Jamie. Foster won a Commonwealth, didn't he?
Yeah, it was quite a while ago. I can't remember his name. I put it on my story the other month ago. It's quite a while ago. But, Jamie's the most recent one. And obviously, it's a nice story of being from the same gym. You know, growing up together, both being from Salford, and then, yeah, just can't wait for it.
Brilliant. I'll tell you what, well, thanks for talking to me today, Mark, and hopefully we'll catch up maybe a week or so before you fight, when you're really really ready and on it. Well, you're on it now, yeah. But when you're absolutely ready.
Yeah, can't wait. Like I say, I'm in the gym every day, not taking over no more. So I've got started a training camp, so the sparring's in, the running's in, everything's going to plan. Yeah, roll on March 11th.
Thanks very much. Thanks for talking to VIP TV today. Enjoy the rest of the camp, and I hope you're as happy in camp as you seem right now. Thanks a lot.
Definitely, mate. Cheers. Thank you, mate. Cheers, Steve.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.